What is MongoDB Compass? MongoDB Compass is the GUI of MongoDB. So till now, GUI stands for graphical user interface. Till now, whenever we were working in MongoDB, how we used to work? We used to work through MongoDB shell,
Yeah.
going to the shell and typing the commands for everything. And I think to a certain extent, that was the biggest challenge you have found in MongoDB, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Writing a big syntactically demanding commands. But that challenge to a certain extent will be taken care over here in MongoDB. And now when you need to run MongoDB after installation of MongoDB Compass, it will be available in the list of your installed programs. And also you can see there will be a shortcut on your desktop which says MongoDB. So you just double click on this and now you can run MongoDB Compass. Here it is. So now this is how you will be opening. Just click on this, just like you open any other application, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, anything. You just double click, it will open. You just need to say connect. Say connect and it will be connected over here. Okay. Right. And here it is. You can see it says databases and see a list of the databases are appearing over here. Oh, what is downloading? I don't want to. Okay, the list of the databases. I created the database for you LB46, correct? This was your database. Just click on this and here it is. All the collections which I have created over there are appearing over here. Why? So whatever the work which we have done in MongoDB shell will be appearing over here, but we are in MongoDB Compass. How that thing is appearing over here? Because the root is same, the server is same. So you can see either you use MongoDB shell or you use MongoDB Compass. There are the two ways to reach to the same destination. The two ways to reach to the same destination. Either you use Compass or you will be using shell. So whatever we will be doing in Compass will be available in shell, and whatever we will be doing in shell will be available in Compass. Okay, here it is. So now you know how to download and install MongoDB Compass. And as I said initially, also in MongoDB as a tool, lot of changes keeps on being going on. Lot of changes are going on over here. So here you can see in this MongoDB Compass, initially when you need to install this, when we install MongoDB Compass, we used to get a complete wizard where you have to click next, next, just like we have done in case of MongoDB shell. But now that thing has been automatic, so it is actually a single button click. You just downloaded the file, double click on it, it will automatically be installed without your interaction. So initially it was something like this. Okay, here it is. And I told you how to get started. You just need to click on the connect, open MongoDB, say connect, and you will be connected to the MongoDB server. And here it is. This is what we are getting. So let's have a quick look at what all we will be able to do in MongoDB Compass. So over here, we will be able to create the database, create the collection, performing the create, read, update, and delete operation, adding the data to the collections by inserting the documents or importing the file. Which utility is used to import the file? Quick answer. Give me the name of the utility which is used to import the file in MongoDB.
Mongo files.
Mongo import. Mongo files
Mongo.
was gridfs. Okay, Mongo import. So that facility also we will be getting over here. We will be able to use the options like filtering, projecting, sorting, limiting, skipping that will be available. Performing the aggregations, we have talked about the lookup aggregation. We have talked about the group aggregation. We will be able to perform that. We have talked about the various type of indexes. All those indexes can be created over here also. And we will see one more new thing over here that is known as validations. putting some rule over here on the data. So this is something new we will be seeing over here. Okay.
So what
So
is the
let's
R in CRUD?
create, read, update, delete.
Okay. So in my Mongo Compass, I'm seeing local host written, not databases like in yours. Is that right? Like you
Here
see
it is.
databases.
On the top, see localhost. You
Yeah,
will expand that, you will get all those things over there.
now I don't see the word databases, but I do see LB46 and demo and all of that, but I don't see the word databases anywhere. It just shows localhost, and then under that it shows demo and LB46. So is that okay?
Do you have some databases in your shell?
Yeah,
Sir,
LB46 in demo. I have to.
sir, in
You
mine
have to.
also database is not mentioned, but the demo file is there. Under demo file, whatever collections I have created, those things are specifically database word is not.
Yeah.
No, databases is not there, right? This one.
Yes, the word is not there.
Word is
Maybe. No worries, no worries, but you are getting the stuff. What is required
Yes.
is there. Maybe again, they might have done some changes to the tool,
Okay.
right? So visually, they might have done some changes, but when it comes to working, everything will remain the same. Okay? Is it okay?
yes.
Right? So if anything challenge comes, I will ask you to share your screen and then I can see what is the actual problem over there. But see, working wise, the things will remain the same. They keep on doing some changes like
Okay.
this. Okay, perfect. So the first thing is creation of the database. So here it is. So localhost. So this is what we are getting. And here you can see there is a plus icon. You can just click on this plus icon to create a database. You can just click on the plus icon to create the database over here. Compass is ready to update to this. Okay, right. So it is also giving me an option to upgrade the Compass. Maybe my version is getting older and that is why it is asking for the update, the one which you have. Okay, so I can click on this plus icon over here. It says create database. What is the command we use to write in MongoDB to create MongoDB shell to create a database?
Use.
Use.
You.
So here you just provide the name of the database. I will say LB46 Compass like this. And you can see that the create database button has been disabled. Why? Because a database will
Collection
not
name.
be listed in the list of the available databases until and unless it has some collection. So you need to give the name of the collection also. Let me say it as STU. And now you can see that the create database option is enabled. Just click on the create database and here it is. You can see that database is over here, LB46 Compass, and within which you can see there is a collection with the name STU. Okay, this is the collection in which you can see 0 documents. There is no documents in this over here, but you can see there is an index. Which index is this? Default index. So as soon as you create a collection, the default index will always be there. Okay, then I can just click on this collection over here to get inside this collection. Here it is. And now I can add the data to it. So you can just click on this add data and say, now there are two options, import or insert. If you do you want to import any file or you want to insert a document? Let's say I want to insert a document. I will simply click on the insert document and you can see that the basic layout is already there. And now you can create a document. Let's say roll number 1, comma, name as Ajay, comma, age as 12. Okay, and say insert. A document has been created. db.collection.insert. That is what we have done over here. You want to add another what say document over here. So you just click on the add data insert document. again, you can see you are getting the layout over here. So one way is you are getting a layout which is a JSON layout, the same which you used to get in MongoDB shell. You are getting it over here. But if you want, you can make it more simpler. And here it is. Now you are getting a different view over here. Just click on this plus icon and add a field. I will say roll number 2. Again, click on this plus icon. Click on the plus icon, add field. Name, Ramesh. Again, click on the plus icon. Okay, class. Again, click on the plus icon. Say marks. Here it is. Now, what you will see, if you will do it like this, all the data will be taken as a character data, string data. So in this case, you need to change it. You can make it as int. I can make it as int. Okay, and say insert. A document has been inserted. So whichever way you feel more convenient, you can go ahead with that. Again, if you want, insert document, here it is. Let's quickly try to add one more. Roll number, 3, name. Now, if there is any problem, if there is any error in your this, the insert button will be disabled. Here it is. Say insert. Okay. Here it is. So this is the view. This is how you can create the documents over here. Now, in order to view the document, this is the default view which is appearing, which is known as the list view. This is referred to as the list view. Then the next, here it is a JSON view. So just click on this. So this is the default view which you used to get in MongoDB shell. Correct? And you also have a tabular view over here. You can just click on this and you are getting it as a table. But this tabular view is normally suggested when you have a when you have a sort of a to a certain extent structured data. Otherwise, in this example, you can see we are getting the roll number, the name, now age. For this particular document, the age is not there, so it is displaying no field. Say class. Class is not over here for this document, so no field. Here also you can see no field, no field. So this doesn't make much sense over here. Okay. So you can see whichever view you think is more appropriate for you, you can create that. Okay, then I want to go back to the LB46 Compass. I can go over here. Now I wanted to create a new collection. So just in front of this LB46 Compass, I can see there is a plus sign which says create collection. So you can give a collection name, let's say EMP, and I will say create collection. And here it is, you can see now I have two collections over here, EMP and STU. In the STU, you can see there are 3 documents and over here there is no documents. Let me go to the EMP over here. Now I will say add data, and this time I will like to import the data. So I will say import. I can browse the file which needs to be uploaded. Here it is, and simply say import. It's done. Mongo import, right? Single button click and the task has been done. Here is your all the data. You can see on the top it is mentioning 162 documents. Let's take the example once again. Going to the LB46 Compass, create a new collection. Let's take cell over here, create collection. I will say add data, import. And I will like to take this EMP cell, select, Here is the data. Let me try to import over here. The data has been imported. Am I clear? Hello?
Sir, can you show this import one again?
Yes. Create one more collection. Collection name SAL2. Create collection.
Time series
And
checkbox.
come again. Let me give you this example and then I will tell what you are asking about. Or let me just delete and
The
yes,
time
what you
series
were asking.
checkbox. I was talking about the time series checkbox.
Okay. Now it will be a sort of, if I say a temporary collection. If you want this collection for a particular period of time, then you can create it as a time series collection. But normally less preferred, because if I wanted to store some data, I don't want that to be stored in a temporary manner. Okay. So that's why
Got it.
we have not used that. So I was giving you an example of cell 2, create collection, add data, import file. Okay, specify the file to be imported, simply say select and say import. It has been done. Correct?
Okay.
Right. So basically what I'm trying to highlight in each step are just at the back of mind, keep on comparing it what you will use today in MongoDB shell, and you will see more and more convenience over here. In the MongoDB shell, we have to write the command mongo import -d, c, type, etc. Right? But here it is simple. So this is
So
what we are getting.
mostly
Huh.
Compass is used or Shell is also used. Once
Both
you
are used. Both are used. Let us see what all we can do in Compass. Okay, so this is how we can import this. Let me go back to the PPT. So we have seen how to create the database and collection, importing the file and inserting the document. Let me perform the CRUD operations. So creation we have already done. Create, read. So here is the data. Whichever view you feel is more convenient for you, you can use this, the list view, the JSON view, or the tabular view. Now in this scenario, the tabular view is fine. Why? Because the data to a certain extent is structured data, correct? Right. So this is how we can read. And here also, if we wanted to provide some condition, so here it is. Yes, they have changed. Yes, they have. So I will say, I want to get where the department is HR. Enter. You can see I'm getting the list of HR team members. Condition. db.cell.find method condition. Let's take another example. I will say reset to get all. Again, I can say dollar and colon. I want to get the list of temp where the department is temp, comma, and the designation is associate. Fine. We are getting the list of temp associates over here, right? So any condition which you want, you can apply over here. Temp associates we are getting. And if you want to give more options, you can go to the options over here and you can do the projection. I will say designation colon 0 find. So db.cell.find method condition comma projection. Then I wanted to do the sorting over here, so I can say salary colon -1 find, arranged in a descending order of the salary. Then I can say limit 10 5 find, or I will say limit 3 find. What I am getting over here, 3 highest paid temp associates, correct? I will say skip 3 find. So who are the next 3 after the 3 highest paid? Okay, so in this example, condition, projection, sorting, limiting, skipping, everything has been used. Let me say reset, and I'm getting all the things. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Perfect. Here it is. So this is create read. Now comes the update. Let's see. Here it is. I wanted to make the changes to this particular document over here. So here you can see there is an edit button. Just click on this edit button and you can make some changes. Let's say I would like to make it in uppercase MIS, and I want to change the salary as 200,000. Say update. It's done. Update method. Okay. Let's say I wanted to HR. I can do some changes over here. I will make the salary as 200,000 and I will make the designation as senior associate. Update. Editing. Okay. So this is the update method over here. Let's try to change this also. Edit. I will make it as senior manager. And let me make the salary as 300,000. Say update. db.collection.update method. This is what we are getting. Okay. Create, read, update, delete. So here it is. So before delete, here you can also see there is an option called copy document. Here it is. So the document has been copied to a clipboard. You can paste it anywhere you want. Here it is. So like this, you can copy any document, copy and paste it anywhere you want. Clear? Copy of the document. Then here is another option which says clone document. Let's do it. Clone. So clone document is if you wanted to create a similar document with some different data, so it reduces your efforts. Now you can edit it. Let me make it as 2 ops. I will say associate and let me make it. So it further reduces my efforts. I don't have to type all the name of the fields again. I will simply say insert. You can see the number of documents are now 94. And here also on one page, you will be getting only 20 documents. So just need to click on this next to get the next set of documents. And here it is the newly created document. Right? Then delete. Here is the delete. If you just click on this delete, it will ask you for the confirmation. Say delete. It has been deleted. Okay, 93 documents. Once deleted means deleted. You can never get it. Am I clear?
Yes.
Right. So that was create, read, update, delete, import, insert. We have done filtering, projecting, sorting. Now, next thing, let's go to the aggregations over here.